Scorpio, you may find during the rest of December 2023 that if somebody doesn't sort of stimulate your mind, stimulate you mentally, it's not like you write them off. They may just slightly begin to decline into the background. So it's like the light begin to fade on them a little bit. All right. Let's look into your energies, beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. Before we do anything, Scorpio, this might be a bit of a heavy period for you. I'm going to use this beautiful Lemurian quartz that I always do to send your Reiki healing energy from my heart to your heart. And if you want to connect to this energy, I encourage you to simply breathe in through your nose into your heart. Really give your heart a hug from my heart to your heart. As you breathe out, release into the universe. Okay? You may find this is a little bit of a roller coaster ride that is going on. Bit of a roller coaster ride energy that is going on here for you, Scorpio, during this period of time. And, you know, it might be that you wanted to leave maybe some of your sort of like comfort zones, so to speak. And I put that between brackets, quote unquote, your comfort zones. You may realize that maybe it's not quite the time. You know, you might be considering it and you might be thinking about it and you might have discussions about it and it might be more appealing than before. You might find braver and I feel you being more brave because you're more ready. Okay. But it might be in that space where, you know, sometimes we have a lot of things happening in our mind, and sometimes I can be like that as well. You know, you've got a lot of things that are happening in your mind, and you kind of need to verbalize them outwards for them to almost like coherent sense, so to speak, you know. So I would say give yourself that, really, really give yourself that. Mental stimulation is very important to you at the moment. So, you know, if you are going to maybe take out some time where you just chill and, you know, I would not recommend too much screen time for you, but if you do engage in screen time, you know, I would say look at things that stimulate your mind, you know, things that maybe you weren't aware of before, like look at the pyramids and the Anunnaki and like whatever it really is, how plants grow and stuff like that, like new information, but stuff that fascinates you, not stuff that overwhelms you. You know, so you don't have to concentrate, but you can still be sort of like blown away by it. All right. Or engage in things like Sudoku, for example, you know, things that really stimulates your mind. That is very, very important for you at this particular point in time. I feel you're being very grounded. And because of being very grounded, even if you run around and do a lot of things, because you are very grounded at this particular point in time, Scorpio, the fluff of life just won't interest you. You know, and people that are all about the fluff, it's almost like you have that energy of like you don't exist in my world type of thing. You know, and you know, obviously Mercury retrograde that, you know, started on December the 13th and it runs through until January the 2nd, 2024. Well, depending on where in the world you are. It is that energy where you really just, it's kind of like you just get to see things for what they are. You know, you see the wood for the trees type of thing. Getting clarity on your ambitions and your goals. I feel that you may have tried a lot of things, but now it's almost like, everything was preparing you for this moment where you really make that substantial plan, where you kind of like work with a plan or you know, you make a plan that you're going to work type of thing, you know, which is really, really great. Because this is really a time where you get to see how you may have sabotaged yourself so many times in the past by just going towards things, you know, and so you kind of see the validity in taking some time and working through things. Newman initiated on September the 12th with the 12-12 energy, and it was in Sagittarius. So do not be surprised that you are thinking big and dreaming big, and you know, you're very adventurous and you want to get out of your comfort zones and you want to go for gold. Because for some of you, you may feel that, you know, you may, or you may have some naysayers that are saying, look, well, maybe you're just a little bit too ambitious, you know, remember this time and that time. But this is not this time and that time. This is a new time. You know, it's about focusing forward. The future looks very, very bright for you. So don't be afraid to consider possibilities, and don't be afraid to consider quite expansively, in actual fact. you know. Because for some of you, especially with Neptune that went directly on December the 6th, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of sort of like decisions that you were forced to sort of make, things that you were forced to accept. It could have felt very heavy. The energy was very heavy. You know, I'm a Cancerian. The energy was affecting me very, very heavily, and you may have had the same experience, and you may have been in that space where you kind of felt like, you know, just wiping out the world if you could, you know. And it was normal for you to feel that way. But you're definitely out of that phase now, which is fantastic. You're going to a much calmer phase now, especially towards the full moon on December the 26th, which is in Cancer, which is a very feelings energy, an emotional energy. It's a reset energy. It's a rest energy. It's like, it's almost like for a lot of you, you've been chased by a lot of your emotions for a long period of time. And you may have not been aware of it, but it's almost like you were like, well, I don't have time for this right now. You're getting that space to really just be you and to indulge in being you, which is beautiful. Okay, let's see what we've got for you in tarot, my beautiful Scorpios. A lot of you have, it's like you ended a lot of cycles and you're ready now for new ones. So this for Scorpio, dealing with Scorpio, wherever you've got Scorpio in your chart. I would like to say that I've taken a couple of days off, which were great, and then I came back and I looked at my PayPal, and there were a couple of payments that were made for readings. But for some reason, you know, I know there was Mercury retrograde. So for some reason, nobody sent me an email or anything like that. So I am definitely buzzing at initiating a better booking system for myself. But if you do book something, please, please, please send me an email. Send me a WhatsApp. My details are in the description. Let me know about it. I don't always just go and look at my PayPal. I've also started a WhatsApp group where I draw a card every day, and I channel a message for you every day. It's free to join, so if you want to join, the joining link is right at the top in the description. You can do so on my Facebook page, on my Instagram. I like to post helpful things that can help you. You know, it can be beneficial, help you understand the energies that's happening at the moment better. So if you feel inclined to either, you know, subscribe or follow or whatever you do to either or both, please go ahead and do it. All right? Knight of Wands is the energy that's coming out for you. Be brave, go for gold. I don't quite know what this means, so you're going to have to let me know in the descriptions, but I feel like, you know, go for your merit. All right, speaking of comments, let me know where in the world you are connecting from. I'm in beautiful Cape Town in South Africa. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And I want to know where in the world you are. Oh, there's two more cards for you. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Oh, these are beautiful, beautiful energies that are coming out here for you. Very formative energies that are coming out for you, confirming everything that I shared with you so far. You know, if you are, what you give out from your heart at the moment is literally coming back to you. So if this is a time where you want to tell that person how it is that you feel, or even if it's a time that you want to tell that person off, I don't feel it's necessary to do it in an ugly way. I don't think it's ever necessary to do it in an ugly way. But this is really that space where, you know, if you need to communicate to someone else how you feel in your heart, I feel that it's very positively reciprocated back. Okay? So if you maybe recently had to or felt inclined to let someone know how you feel, and maybe that wasn't sort of like reflected back positively to you, maybe that's a cycle that needed to be closed, or maybe that person just needed some time to sort of almost like I digest the idea, you know. I mean, I love my Scorpios very, very much, but you know, as a water sign myself, I know that sometimes we can be a little bit extra. We don't think we are, but people do experience us as such. But what I do see is I see beautiful camaraderie, I see beautiful community, I see beautiful working together. I see honest intentions meeting honest intentions. I see beautiful things in the heart connecting. All very, very beautiful stuff. I see hard work paying off. I see you able to live your passion, able to live your dreams. I want to draw another card for you, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpio. I love that very, very much for you. You know, getting to live your dreams. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. What a beautiful promise from the universe. Let's see what we have for you. For those of you that are already subscribed to my channel, I'd really like to thank you for your support, my beautiful Scorpios. If you're not yet, I hope that you will consider subscribing, hit that all notifications bell, and please go ahead and like the video as well, because it helps my channel to grow. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful confirmation for you. 7 of Wands in reverse. No longer your own biggest enemy. A lot of, Scorpio, you're such a beautiful, sensitive being, and a lot of times you just have so many emotions and feelings going on that it's almost like you can be your own worst enemy. You don't have to be afraid of those. Those things are not happening for you anymore. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Beautiful Libra energy there, justice energy for you. Things are working out in your favor, to your highest good, for your benefit. I really am so happy that I get to share that beautiful message there with you, my amazing, amazing Scorpios. And that's what I have. I hope that it helps. I look forward to your next reading, where I will be doing your January 2024 reading for you. From my heart, namaste, love and light. See you next time.